Okay guys, so the Facebook post that I made about our takedowns, we got over 50 likes, so we're going to go over one of my favorite throws, which is a combination between Koshi-Guruma, Harai-Goshi, and Maki-Komi, which are all hip techniques, and the hand positioning and the leg positioning. Those are subtle changes, but it makes a big difference as far as what the name is addressed as in judo. But they all look pretty similar, they all work the same way. So the first one is when my opponent is being really aggressive and trying to get to the body. He's not quite shooting for the legs, but he's just shooting straight in for the body lock. And a lot of times I can kind of bait this if I know the guy is being really aggressive. So if I see him, go ahead, wrestle a little bit here. Yeah, if I see him really level changing and start faking, but he's not quite getting low enough to attack the legs, I'll start opening this front hand up. So I like to lead with my right foot forward, it's my strong side, so I can actually hit and turn into him. So as he comes in, I'm going to open this, and I'm not going to completely leave my legs unguarded. I can sometimes hang my hand just a little bit lower, so that way if I see he's going for the legs, then I can actually go ahead and shoot for the legs here. I can bail and kick that underhook in. So I see him being a little bit more aggressive. I can open this arm up a little bit, and that's usually a giant invitation for him to shoot in and just take that body lock, boom, here. So as soon as that happens, I'm actually going to open my elbow up and allow him in. So as he goes, I catch. And I'm going to make sure that I really hike this elbow up and make a little bit of a pull on that elbow. I want to hook in right above where his elbow and his tricep connect. There's two little bumps right there. I'm going to take my thumb and my middle finger, hook it right above there, so that way, just like the knot in a climbing rope, it catches. And now I pinch my elbow shut tight, really, really tight on his wrist. This top arm goes over his shoulder and put my armpit right on his neck. I don't want to try to go here and grab the head. I want to go down and across and grab his lap. So one more time. I see him being really aggressive. I'm going to open this. That's a big invitation for him to shoot in. And I turn my hips as I catch. One more time. Open, turn. Now you see, I'm already getting him to start having to step out. He's so preoccupied with the fact that he's burning me, he's getting in deep on those double underhooks. So he's not going to expect that I'm going to absorb his forward momentum and turn into my throw. So we're wrestling, we start off. I see that he wants to come in for those double underhooks. I open this. He comes in, catch, and now I want to do this before he stops, because now if he gets his hips in, now I'm going for a ride. One more time. As he comes in nice and slow, I'm already pulling him in and popping my hips in. One more time. Open, catch, pull, and shoot my hips all the way in. I want to be able to rest him on my lower back. I don't want to have to pull too much with my arms. And also pull him up your body a little bit, because if he's too low and he gets around your belt line, then you're not going to be able to get your hips deep enough in. So one more time. I pull him up and in. Now I can do one of two things. If he's pushing really hard, I can take the front foot and turn and step away from him and load my hips. I should be able to stand up and hold him on my lower back. Or from here, if he's not coming as far forward as I'd like, I can back step in. And I turn my hips as I back step. Now, from right here, I always use the leg even if I don't need it, just to land in Keisagatami. I usually don't like to just rely only on the hip lift here, because sometimes if I only do that, I don't have enough rotation to bring him all the way out, and he might end up on my back. So as we go, one more time without, I open, he comes in, I catch, back step, and I scoop the hips. I'm going to swing this leg up and fall to my side. One more time from this side. Now, normally I wouldn't post. This is generally something that your instructor will tell you not to do. It's pretty dangerous if you don't understand where you're going to go and you don't have a good partner that understands how to take a good fall. So I'm only doing this just as a courtesy to Austin to not smash the life out of him every time that we take a fall. So I'm posting and then I'm scooping the head, settling into my position here. Make sure that you keep this elbow. Do not let go of this arm at any point. If this was sport or a fight, I'm going to actually land on him and use him as a crash pad and hit him with the earth and drop my entire body weight on him. Now, if we're already tied up, let's say over underhooks, then most of the time when I go for this throw is, again, when he's really trying to pummel his hands in and swim for double underhooks. So I know he really wants to get this right hand in here. As soon as I feel him start really pushing to get that hand in, I'm going to jack my hand up, and I'm going to stick it there a little bit, and I'm going to make him fight for it. Now, if everything goes his way, as soon as he gets his hand in, he's going to step under and get to the side anyways. Okay? So, as he goes for that, he digs his hand in, I trap it up tight, and I make him struggle for it. Now, as soon as I'm ready to go, as soon as I feel him really trying to push to drive it in, I'm going to pull and I open. So I don't do too much with my feet. I just open and I let him step across. Digging the hand in, I make him struggle for it, and now I pull and I open. Trap, step out, throw. One more time. He's trying to get his double underhooks. I lift my underhook up as he swims his hand in. He's trying to drive his body forward. I open and I let him have it. I contain this elbow against my chest and I hit him with my shoulder and I break his posture. I don't want to allow him to stay upright because now he's going to get his hips in and I'm going to get thrown. So as soon as he comes around, I hit him and I step out. Boom. I don't want to sweep too high because now if I do, I'm going to lock his leg out and it's going to stick him to the mat. So I always want to sweep ankle to ankle below the knee. One more time. He swims his hand in. I catch it. He's trying to drive in. I swing, open, club him in the head with my shoulder, pinch the elbow down to his back, grab the lat, step across him, row. Okay guys, so now the same setup when we're in over-under hooks, we're tied up in any way and I go to make this throw. Sometimes, like I mentioned earlier, if I go for this and he's really ready to attack the body locks, he doesn't want to just go body locks only to the front. If he gets control of my core like this is good, but to the side is much better, and to the back is always the best control. So this is where he's going to look to go if he has a chance. So one more time. So if I open this arm up, let's go to the other side here. If I open this arm up as he's swimming in, go ahead and swim in. I'm making it difficult for him, and now I swing him around and I open this arm up. Sometimes he'll just duck under and I'll miss him. So right here, usually people give up. Go ahead, just hold tight. And now they immediately give up on the throw and then they start trying to fight the hands, right? So I'm going to go ahead and let him think that he's burned me. The throw is not over. So let's say he does a duck under, and the person might end up trying to go face first, and the way that they go around and commit to the body lock will dictate which way I need to throw them. So if he, go ahead and dig that hand in there. If he digs his hand in and he spins all the way around and he throws it by, and you see how now he's connected both of his shoulders flat to my shoulders. So right here, this means I'll throw him forward. If he kind of goes, one more time, if he kind of goes more facing past me and does a little bit more of a traditional duck under, go ahead and get this hand here, and he just goes straight forward, a lot of times I'm actually going to catch and I'll throw him towards his back. It won't be a turning throw because he just didn't come as far away or far around me as I needed to make this throw here. So one more time. As we go, I make this underhook difficult. Go ahead, Austin. Make it difficult for him to get that underhook. I step and open, he ducks under. I continue to latch down on this elbow, and I trap. I don't usually try to find a place for this hand. I don't want to go here because that makes it a lot easier or a lot harder for me to get this elbow involved. So as soon as he ducks under, I'm still pulling tight, and I'm going to scoop my elbow under my hand that's connected to his elbow and turn my hips. Now as that happens, I'm going to step out, and again I'm going to hook the leg, and I'm going to rotate all the way down. One more time. Nice and slow. Sticks that hand in. It's difficult for him. Turn and open. He ducks under. Trap. Trap. Step. Throw. And now, let's go this way. Now again, I'm posting. That's only for Austin's sake. Most of the time I would hold here and now land all of my weight right on top of Austin. Just like with the last throw, if I do not control this elbow, I'm in big trouble. If I let him get this elbow to the ground, even though I threw him, he's got my back still. So I need to make sure this elbow when I land is above my hips. Now, as soon as I land, I need to put just a little bit of pressure on him. I don't want to push too far and roll myself. I need to put just a little bit of pressure on him and hike this elbow up, holding tight with my entire arm, squeezing the wrist, squeezing the elbow, and now I scoop the head. Case of the found. One time. Let's go this side. Okay. So over underhook, he's trying to swim to get double underhooks. I hike the arm up, make him really fight for it. I step and open. He ducks under, trap the elbow, step out, roll down, split the legs, hold tight, back pressure, scoop the head, and settle.